A Turtle Club, good morning. It is 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we are about to play some mystery coffee. Today is some morning Samus coffee, some morning Metroid coffee, guys. We kind of made a goof the other day, and we felt really bad about it. Zakharov, you guys know him. He's a member of our Discord. He actually put in a recommendation for the Metroid Prime Freedom Force game. And I did not realize that that was not a DS game, a 3DS game at that. I thought it was a console game. So we let it ride in the vote when we actually were pulling out stuff that we could not play or weren't going to be able to play on the new vote. It felt kind of bad. So we picked up Metroid Prime Trilogy in the Wii U shop as kind of a way, in my opinion, to say, sorry, Zach, that we had to take your stuff off, man. Um, and had to make him revote. I mean, he was very accepting of it, really cool with it. But this is how we kind of roll Turtle Club. When we make a mistake, we own up to it, and that was clearly something that didn't feel right in my opinion. Good morning, Hobbs. Good morning, Drew. So we picked it up, man. We got the Wii nunchuck thing playing on the Wii U. It was like $20 in the eShop. And I've heard great things about the trilogy. I've never played. It's one of those other titles that I've never played anything out of the series. So I kind of had to recalibrate my sitting position and figure out what was going on. And because it uses the... Good morning, Demon Huntress. How's it going? This game uses the Wiimote for like aiming, which is kind of a weird feeling when you're used to sitting like right up against a keyboard with a mouse and all that kind of stuff. So it's definitely unusual. Though my understanding is like Skyward Sword uses the same. Yeah, Chadley, this is the first Metroid Prime. All three games are actually bundled on the Wii U store for $20. So I picked up all three. I figured I'm probably going to like this one with the way people have talked about it. So there's a good chance that why not get the second one and the third one for basically a low cost on there. So you know me, guys. I'm usually frugal when I do the purchase. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, so we got some HUD going. We got. All right, let's see here. We definitely need to move our sensor bar over just a smidgen. All right, let's see if that helps things. That helps a little bit. Okay. Wow, this right here. Oh, that'll help steady it. Okay, hey, Shadow, how's it going, man? All right, so what do we got here? We got this, we got that. Oh, this is going to take some target and lock on to Z. Oh, that's not Z. This is Z. So Z, okay. Oh, wow, you still have some freeform though. All right, interesting. Definitely. Hey, Leonardo. Hey, Hohen. How's it going? You have the first two on GameCube. Well, that's very cool. So it's on GameCube also. Interesting. Something about scanning the central. Move the cursor into the top zone and release to enter scan visor. So all right. Hey, Catwater, how's it going? All right, so that doesn't seem to be it. Looks like it's like a mini map. Oh, okay, so maybe it's over here that we gotta do it. No, maybe it definitely has to be this thing over here. Top zone. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, interesting. Alright, so now we got to do that. Alright, okay. Hey, Real Ninja, how's it going, man? I believe they released all of the, yep, they did. Okay, so we go back to the combat. So we do this to go to our scan visor, to scan stuff. Then we just push it to go back. Okay, so now we just shoot things, and we do that with this button, which still feels really weird. I would think the trigger button would be fire, but hey, what do I know? Alright, so still not wanting us to go through. Okay. Oh, so we missed some stuff up there. So we got 2 more shots. Man, I really wish I had like a thumbstick. Yeah, 2 more on top. Yeah, they did the same with Zelda, have the 4-game bundle for GameCube. That's sweet. I know that the bundle they did for the Wii, like originally on the Wii, this thing right here was like running in the hundreds, apparently, when they released it on the Wii U. And when someone had, mentioned Metroid, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. I started looking into it for Metroid Prime, and I saw, it wasn't going to be too much. A to open doors, because it's a Metroid mechanic. Frost thing's kind of neat. So, scan, and then we hit the, no, we do this. Scan, boom, hit the Z button to scan. Airlock, okay, cool. And we need to scan this thing too, it looks like. Alright. So the going back between scan and non-scan is kind of cumbersome. Alright, so what do we got here? So we've already scanned that. Anything secret that we need to know about? Maybe there's a door over here we missed? Oh, maybe there's something here we scan? Oh, whoa. Oh, that's neat. Oh, we already got the mines? That's neat. That's super neat. Oh, wow. Interesting. Very odd. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be pretty bad once we get to combat. Shadow, they're pretty cool. I played all the side-scrolling ones when I was younger. Those games, are the whole genre is called like Metroidvania, because the goal is to keep unlocking more power-ups to get to other bosses, to unlock more power-ups to get to other bosses. It's kind of its own little genre thing. Man, this whole entire nunchuck and game controller thing though is just no bueno. Okay. Full of secret moves. I'm sure it is. Oh, and I'm sure it is. Because it's a Metroid game. It's going to have secret spots, secret things. It's kind of like the hallmark of the game. Use your charge beam. Oh, sweet. Okay. I'm good with that. That's basically a Mega Man mechanic. Which, when people talk about Castlevania, Metroidvania, Kind of like Mega Man. Yeah, a little bit like Mega Man, but not as open as Mega Man. You know, in Mega Man, if you wanted to do the bosses out of order, you could absolutely do the bosses out of order. But in Metroidvania games, it's like you have to get the item out of level 1 to get to level 2. You have to get the item out of level 2 to get to level 3. Kind of like Zelda. But again, Zelda, I would say, is not as... Zelda is not as rigid. Mega Man, yes, absolutely. Never played Mega Man either. That's fine. Activate the hologram to activate the elevator. Okay. So... Wait, what? Platform active. Okay, so we got platform active. So... Oh, we just walk on it. That's useful. And yeah, this is proving to be pretty decent. Hey, Zombie Billy. Forgotten Shadows. Yes, sir. We are doing this because one of our viewers had put in their... They had put in their actual recommendation that we play Metroid Freedom Force. And, oops, I need to get out of this. I need to use my charge shot. I need to blow this rubble away, and then... Nope. Okay, we just gotta use the ball. Okay. To go through the hole. Alright. But we didn't realize that Metroid Freedom Force was a game that we wouldn't be able to stream due to the fact that it's DS. And so we went ahead. This is kind of our way of saying we're sorry about that. You've played them as in Smash Bros. Well, that's cool. That's cool. Got to head off. All right, we'll take care. Hey, David Traplin, how's it going? Hey, Catwater. I don't know if I said hello to you yet. Game serious maybe as much as... Oh, that's cool. I've played some of the other Metroid games. I've never played the Prime series before. So... But Zekharov was wanting us to play this, man. Pretty sure that's who it was in Discord. Why not just play on an emulator and use an Android capture software? Well, Forgotten Shadows, because that doesn't actually do anything to the developer. We believe in actually supporting people on this channel. If we expect people to turn off their ad blocker and watch the ads when we have advertisements on our channel, and we expect people to tip us and provide monetary input to us, then we have to expect the same out of ourselves. We will not... Oh, ooh, I got missiles now? I will so use missiles. I got 14 missiles. Okay. So that's the reason why we don't play things on emulator. We don't do piracy. We don't do workarounds. There is a lot to be said for giving people their just desserts. Oh, I don't think that the devs are going to tip me, sir. Not at all. But I believe that the people that I deal with and the way I behave and the way I act and the way I hold myself, in the way I would like to be treated is the way that I should treat others. So again, it's one of those things. It's call it karma, if you will. It's something that I do believe in, though. I don't believe in being a hypocrite. So if I'm expecting or hoping or wanting or happy with that, then yeah. And as far as the developers for Metroid goes, also, the way that they know that they're doing something that we enjoy is we support the product. Oh, we got another actual scan thing we can do here. What about if the console's no longer in existence? James, I go out and hunt the console out, man. If you do exclamation consoles, you can see everything that I currently own console-wise. And I'm not, if it's no longer, yeah. I have no need to emulate outdated games, man. I pick them up. I pick up the console. Yeah, there you go, man. Consoles, James with an S. Okay. It does actually, in a sense, Forgotten Shadows, because what you're doing at that point is you're showing Nintendo or Konami or whoever that is in charge of keeping an eye on the actual market trends that there is a trend for it, that there is a need for it. I mean, if Nintendo didn't see the secondary market for their games being the way they are, then the Nintendo Classic would not have actually gotten to the way it was. Same thing with the SNES Classic. I do not have a PS2, David. You're correct on that. I have, in my lifetime, owned 3 PlayStation 2s, and I've decided not to own one of those. This is very true. No, you're correct, Forgotten Shadows. My single purchase on Craigslist or in GameStop or anywhere else is not noticed by Nintendo, but multiple are. Trust me. When it comes to market analysis and market trends, there is somebody at Nintendo that their whole job is to keep an eye on what the public is investing into. And the same thing holds true for comic books and for board games and all of that, man. People that are looking to make money, they're going to keep an eye on it. They're going to keep an eye on it. 3 PS2s, why? Well, David, my first PS2 broke. The actual drive went bad on it. It basically stopped spinning, stopped working. We went ahead, took it to a repair guy. Repair guy basically wasn't able to fix it. Second one had the exact same thing happen to it. And then the third one had the exact same thing happen to it. So after the third one basically had its drive go out, I basically decided that the PlayStation 2 was not a console worth my additional dollars any longer. So I refused to purchase one. Yeah, they seem to be working okay. I had to rearrange my setup a little bit to be able to use them. It's still kind of awkward, but I'm getting as I do it, it's getting better. What is the Ouya? Oh, James, the Ouya is a nice little bitty console that came out. It was an open source console. Had a great Kickstarter. It cost $100 for the console and the controller. It uses an Android marketplace for most of its purchases. You can sideload APKs onto it, so anything that you can get on the actual Google Play Store through the actual um, file reader, you could actually load it onto the system as well. Works pretty good. Hey, opponents. See, Shadow, a lot of people did that. A lot of people did that, myself included. And according to the second repair dude that I took it to, he said that switching from the Blu-ray to the DVD laser is what wore those things out faster than anything. But yeah, the Ouya, James, it's a little coffee cup. Yeah, I had 3 of the fat ones, man. Oh, now let's shoot this guy here, because absolutely shoot this guy here. Hmm. Let's do this. Oh, of course. I usually I'm ambidextrous, guys. So usually if some motion controls feel weird on one hand, I usually switch to the other. But I'm not able to really do what I would like to do with the setup that I got. So, but yeah, I've heard people had really no problems with the Slim, and I have no issue with those people at all. You know, my luck is just the luck. Oh, okay. So I got to go here, and then it's about to shoot me through a rocket tube or something. Is the Wii U able to play movies? I don't believe so. Yeah, motion controls are added to the Wii version. Oh, we need to get out of this ball. We need to do some lock on, and we need to fire a missile this way. And we need to fire a missile this way. Boy, when we get our homing rockets, we'll be really, really... Yeah, the Wii does not. Oh, press and hold A to pick up pickups? What pickup do I have? Alright, maybe I just gotta scan this first. Okay. Okay, so over here we gotta scan this. So now we have a branch here. It looks like we can morph ball through there, or we can fire through this door. Oh, here we go. A set-top console for Android games. Yeah, a good portion of it is, David. Technical this morning. How? No problems there. Do I want to save? Well, yes, I'd like to save. Saving is always good. Game has been saved. Energy fully replenished. That's always good. Kind of heal us ourselves a little bit. All right. Well, it said something about a power-up, but I'll be flummoxed if I don't know exactly what that power-up is. So we'll just go into our little ball shot here and hope for the best. Hey, Zakharov, man. How are you, dude? I felt so bad, man, about the whole Android Prime thing that I went ahead and picked this beauty up to stream today, man, for one of our randoms. Well, I was in ball form, and now I'm out in ball form. Okay. That works. Oh, Suki, this is not looking good. This looks like a giant space something or other. Okay. Parasite Queen. Okay. Okay. Tap B to dash while locked on. Okay. Oh, okay. Ain't too bad. So let's... Oh, alright, there we go. Scan this enemy to find its weak spot. Oh, wow. Alright, so... Would love to know this thing's weak spot now, guys. Hopefully I'm hitting it, because it sure don't feel like it. So far, it doesn't feel like I've been hit yet, so that's good. Oh, that definitely hit me. That definitely got me. Yeah, that definitely hit me. That smarted a little. Alright, looks like we got her. Ooh, you have to leave in 10. Alright, well, Zach Ralph, no worries, man. Use your charge shots. Yeah, you know, I didn't even think about that. You should play the whole thing. Okay, sweet, David, sweet. And that's one of the reasons why I picked up the trilogy instead of just the original game, because I figured if I enjoy it, it's something that I can still play anyways. Oh, wait, what? Okay. This is like the Smash Brothers level where you gotta, like, run and jump and swim and play and hope for the best and get all the way. Alright. Come on, get away, get away. I don't know where I'm going. I definitely run like a drunk person. Please step into it. I'm stepping into it. Oh. Okay, we need to scan. Come on, scan. Ah. Oh, and the control thing is definitely getting the best of me now, guys. All right, cool. We got the turret disabled. Which way is that? Oh, that is definitely not good. That is definitely not good. I don't know if we need to go there or here or where. Come on. Well, this looks like death and destruction waits for us. That's usually a sign that it's where the game wants us to go. Alright, up, up, up. Die. Villainous alien thing. Alright, ball mode. And... okay, maybe not ball mode for this one. Oh man, these motion controls, guys. When I get off the path, man, it's not good. All right, let's go. There we go. All right. Let's just ride the ball, guys, as best as we can. Ball mode off. Shoot the door. Come on, hope it opens. And then go back to ball mode because it's easier to tell where we're going in ball mode. Or not. Come on, all these things need to get away from us. That's how we jump. We just flick the wrist. Okay. Alright, so now where are we at? Are we... We are seeming to be a couple seconds short of being doomed, guys. Alright, let's just let's regroup, shall we? Throw some rockets there, some rockets there. Alright. Missiles low? Yeah, missiles are way low. Alright, let's get out through here. Oh, come on, open up. Alright. Boy, I don't think I remember taking anywhere near this long to get here. Oh, Grandpa Rick, we need to get out of here. Where are we at? Where are we at? We're at another one of these. No, we're not another one of those. Okay. So perhaps the way is over this way? It is, okay. Ah. And motion controls, guys, are usually my downfall. The map, Dora, the map. Oh. Who can stare at a map though when he's got a clock in his face the whole time? This isn't good. Oh. Oh no. Is this like Ridley? Seriously? This is not good. Alright, use Z to grapple when the icon appears. Alright, what? Wrong button. That ain't Z. Motion controls. So bad. Alright. Oh, I got you now. Alright. Oh, we gotta do another scan thing. Oh my gosh. So many things. Oh, is that dramatic? Because I know we still had like a minute left. Okay. Missile malfunction, all the malfunctions. Charge beam malfunction, grapple beam malfunction. We just got the snot kicked out of us. Alright, where we go? Go here. Go there. Go everywhere. That's fire. So we definitely don't go that way. Oh, wow. Whew. Yep. Oh, yeah. I mean, Forgotten Shadows, that's one of the things, man, is I'm not a real good video game player, man. I play them just for the funsies. I don't play them for the hardcores or the serious business, man. So sometimes the struggle is real with the tutorial with this. Oh, understood, man. I'm just glad that Zekharov got to come in and see a little bit of Metroid Prime streaming, because that was, again, that was one of his recommendations, the Metroid Prime Freedom Force, and we had it on the voting list, but come to find out it was a 3DS game, and that's not one of the games that we're able to stream. So as a kind of an apology and a compromise, we went ahead and decided to pick up the trilogy, and to do that on one of our one-shot days. Again, this is one of our one-shot streams, guys. Do I want to save? Always want to save. Well, Forgotten Shadows, appreciate that, man. We do, yeah, we don't allow advertisement during our streams, We do have a Discord with an advertisement room specifically for that. It makes you sad that apparently the Metroid series has been historically not sold as well as other first. It has, David. You're absolutely correct. And what really makes me sad about that more than anything is part of the reasoning given for that is because of the main protagonist is female, and female protagonists don't sell well, sadly. It's just the way it is. All right, so interesting. Anything over there that we need to be aware of? No. They don't sell well, but they're always remembered. Oh yeah, I for one think the Metroid series are great. Laura Croft, yeah, she doesn't sell as well either. People, you'll notice that the sales number between something like Call of Duty and Tomb Raider are just vast, and it's unfortunate. I do like the old school music for Metroid in the background. Yeah, exactly, and again, it's something that I'm hoping as developers get better and better um, at their hiring practices more than anything, that the game industry will come little bit further than that. I mean, that's something that DigRat and I talk about a lot of times. Is the biggest problem? It's not. It's but it is though. I mean, first-person shooters, right? This is a first-person shooter. Let's call a spade a spade. This is first-person mode. It is gimmicky because it's on Nintendo, but it is an FPS on Nintendo, and it's great. I mean, it's a good game. It is one of the more popular games that have been streamed as far as first-person shooters on Nintendo goes. Um, but but I mean, between this and Call of Duty, your audience is going to choose the story mode on that. This is Metroid Prime on the. Yes, it is. Yes, Quarkleaf, yeah. 3D puzzle platformer? I don't know if I'd quite call it that at the moment, just with the little bit that I've gotten into. But it looks like a first-person shooter. It feels like a first-person shooter. It's not a competitive first-person shooter. But again, if you're doing the story mode for Call of Duty. But if my understanding, though, this does have a multiplayer as well. Seismic disturbance at Ruin Site 1. Yeah. Looks like we got a cutscene into a boss. Yeah, and David, that disc is is fairly monetarily restrictive. Prime 2 has multiplayer versus mode. I knew one of them did, but if you look at the multiplayer versus though, I mean it's on. I wouldn't say it's quite Call of Duty on par, but it certainly would be on par for Halo with the way the game's laid out and played. And I mean, Halo is clearly a first-person shooter as well. There are some puzzle-solving elements in Halo, but not many. Come on. I know there was one more you left. Let's kill you and shoot you, and you'll be dead. Okay. Um. Hmm. Figured the exclamation point was where I should be looking toward, but it's not. Interesting. Okay. That looks to be a lot of evil. We're just itty bitty evils. Okay, so is there just a way to move around, or no, I'm still just restricted to that little bitty view, it looks like. Oh, there we go. There's the zoom, and the Z plus that stick was moving. Okay. So, we're pretty much still in the same area then? Okay. Alright, jump over this. Shoot that thing. Alright, jump up. Blue doors are open doors for now, just head toward those. Alright, something was firing at me. Oh yeah, oh yeah. The Metroid series is a good Prime series, especially is a very acclaimed series. But Samus being the protagonist originally, David, when came out, no one knew she was until they beat it. This is correct, and that was one of the biggest aha shocking moments. And I've actually, and again, guys, you know, I'm not young. I'm 36 years old. I've seen a lot. I've been through a lot. I've actually had people that, um, yeah, that exactly in the default ending, she doesn't take off her helmet. You have to actually be really good at the game to get her to take the helmet off. Um, and there, I've actually talked to people that were really upset with the fact that they found out that they were playing a chick the whole time. You know, and again, that's not a good way to think. That's not a proper way to think, in my opinion. I think that video games have still a long way to go. It goes back to the conversation we've had a couple times. People have asked me, you know, who's my favorite champion on Breath of the Wild? And my favorite champions on Breath of the Wild are Daruk or Derek and Rivali. And I hate the fact that they're my favorite ones, guys. But the fact of the matter is the writing for those characters. Door cannot be opened with that weapon. All right, well, let's try this weapon then. Oh, I have no missiles? Lame. Okay. All right, warning, because I'm stepping in the fire like a noob. Okay. But it's because the writing for those characters are pretty bad. It would not fly in 2017. You are correct, Forgotten Shadows. It would not fly, but I've actually had this conversation with like two or three people over the last year. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was thinking, Shadows, is that because of the damage I took in the tutorial, I'm having to basically get all my stuff repaired. I don't have any of the other abilities. I quietly tested the charge laser too. But yeah, it still happens, and I mean there are people that um, I again recently talked to that were totally out on Metroid as soon as they found out that it was a chick. I've talked to a guy that doesn't play Tomb Raider because it's a chick. And there are two things going for it, right? I mean, there has to be There is a small minor precedent that people do not like to gender swap when they're playing games. Hey, Arian, I'm doing good, man. You never used your boost ball while you had it. Probably didn't know it existed. No, I knew I used the charge beam. Boost ball, not sure what that is. Okay, so, but I've talked to people recently. They declined playing Tomb Raider because Lara Croft is a girl and they can't really identify with a girl, right? Well, that looks like a missile. Missile would be really nice to have. Um, warning, warning. Let's shoot all the warnings away. Clearly, we are bad at this game. Well, I wish I could use dual stick on it. I would be so much happier if I could use my actual Wii Pro Pad. Exactly. I'm right there with you about that Forgotten Shadows, and that's that's one of the reasons why I like to see what Epic Games did on Fortnite recently. Is they recently did a gender swap. They took an event, a holiday event, and they took random heroes that well actually they did the research on the top 4 male characters being played and the top 4 female characters being played. And they actually made a opposite gender version of that character. Uh, oh, we get to shoot stuff. We gotta shoot stuff over there. Okay. I still can't use the ball either, huh? Okay. But they actually they took the top 4 male characters and the top 4 female played characters, and they made male and female versions of those. Different name, different costume, but the abilities and all that. Okay, let's see here. Just a second here. That warning on the side will go off whenever you're near danger. Okay, okay. Commander Shepard of Mass Effect is voiced by the woman who voices Samus? Oh, that's very interesting. Finn Shep is best Shep. You know, and people do that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I play in when I play a game, I take a look at the abilities that are best utilized for the playstyle that I enjoy, and I use that character. You know, I mean, and some people have a problem playing as a female or as a male if they're that gender. DigRat will generally play the female character in a game if she has the option. If it's only a male character, she will generally not play the male character. And you know, it's her choice. And it's kind of one of her ways of, you know, protesting the system as it is. All right, come on now. Shoot this dude and into the... Oh, we got another move out of it. Okay. Oh, that's the acid. Okay. Yeah, these things are chewing my lunch up, guys. Boy, I'm just missing too many missed shots. Wish that warning sign wasn't there because of the acid, because then I could really know where these guys are coming at me from. Soul Calibur 2 for which console? I actually played it on Xbox. I never played the PlayStation 2 version of it. I never played the A GameCube version of it, I heard that Link was extremely cheap on the GameCube version of it, and Heihachi was horrible on the PlayStation 2 version of it. Spawn was kind of cool though. DigRat loved Spawn actually. DigRat played as Spawn because he was just really awesome. Catch up with chat for a second, guys, because there's been a lot going on. Let's see your GameCube, Sophia. You can use the top left radar. I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about. Oh, okay, the mini-map radar. Okay. Specifically, yeah, a lot of people bought it because it had Link in it, and then they found out that Link was basically just he had the Nintendo guest star clause. Nintendo doesn't like their characters looking bad. Who knew, right? It's like Marvel when they started doing the versus Capcom series. The first versus Capcom series, a lot of the Marvel characters were just over the top good. Oh, over here they are. All right. Okay, come on, guys. Stop buzzing around. Stop for a second. I just want to shoot you. Come on, let me. Come on. You all want to die at my hands. You know that. That's your programming, guys. You're supposed to be dying at my hands, not the other way around. Yeah, this is going downhill really fast, guys. All right, Hive Mecha defeated. Way cool. But I usually play Ivy in Soul Calibur. I usually main Ivy. I think Ivy's got some really good tools in her arsenal. The way the whip works. You can say that, Mag. Yeah, well, David, yeah, that's true. Link is definitely a lot more aggressive in that game from what I've seen. And we are okay. So press A to okay, to fire to okay. You don't mind them being overpowered. A lot of people don't. Download data to inventory screen. Press 2 to access the inventory screen. Okay. Inventory screen. Oh, neat. Okay. Interesting. Arm cannon. Parachute. Visors. Yep, DigRat. I'm playing a Metroid game. I am Samus. Oh, okay. Oh, welcome back, Drew. Welcome back, man. So C is zoom. That just zooms into that. Okay. Wow, 1% unlocked. Interesting. All right. So it's reposition our chair so we can get the motion controls again. Let's see here. I don't think there are any underpowered fighters. It just depends on how well you know your character. In Soul Calibur, that actually doesn't 100% hold true. There is a tier of characters in Soul Calibur, and I gotta say, it is. Oh, energy tank. Yeah. Oh, yes. We increased energy. We're good there. All right. But there are tiers of characters in Soul Calibur, and if you're good at a character, that's great. You can beat people that aren't as good at that character. Do our little scanning thing, maybe? Anything we're scanning here? Alright, so let's pull up the map. So we're facing that way. That's where we just came from. Zoom out. So we gotta go all the way back for that door we couldn't get over there is what it looks like. Uh, mm, so button mashing. Well, you know, Shadow, you're correct. There's a lot of people that can do really good at Soul Calibur just by mashing buttons over and over again. Certain combos, repeated combo moves. So yeah, we definitely have to get the ball to get past there. All right, so, but there's absolutely in competitive play a tier list, and if you take somebody who has equal skill with Ivy and match them up with somebody who has equal skill with, say, Siegfried, Ivy has such a zone game that equal skill Siegfried and equal skill Ivy, it's always going to be Ivy winning. Siegfried doesn't have the ability to get in. Now, that's not to say Siegfried's a bad character, but he is a slow character. Most of the actual upper tiers are usually the faster ones. Taki comes to mind. And, oh, here we go. So we're going to jump here, jump there, shoot some of these dudes, come down here, fire a missile at this thing real quick, and get through the door. Okay, so missile to unlock. Whole map, hopefully? Feel like the second half of Echoes was just a large fetch quest to extend gameplay. Oh, wow. That's bad. Oh, wow. So we get to see the whole unexplored area. Good for us. Looks like there's another door we can get to over there. This is true. Forgotten Shadows. The one thing though is if he learned how to use the guard impact and the guard break, the one thing that you have to be careful about with Ivy is when you are facing against a Siegfried especially, is that her whip move, where basically she plunges the whip underneath the ground. If Siegfried is at range, he can actually expect to hit from back or front or even the side. And so the mix-up game that Ivy has will actually beat his. And again, I'm saying equal skilled players, right? I'm not saying someone who doesn't know how to play the game, but equal skill. The mix-up game that the Ivy character or player will have will usually overshadow what the Siegfried player tries to get going. Okay, I know we came from there at one point, and we were there. We no longer have the grapple hook. We need to get through that door. Oh, it's just that I wasn't gauging the jump. Okay. But you know, and then if you look at the Siegfried though versus Taki though, Siegfried absolutely with guard impact can beat Taki. Taki doesn't have the same abilities though. And then of course then you have what's called the cheese tier, characters that their only real good usage is against people that aren't aware how to play the game at all, like Cervantes. Come on, point over here, point over there. Right, so yep, this is the section we haven't got to yet. It's energy restoration. We can save though, so that's good. Game's been saved, energy replenished. All right. Well, guys, I don't think we're really going to be able to accomplish much more at this point in the 1 hour stream that we have scheduled for today. Keep in mind, guys, that there will be uploaded content added to the channel tomorrow, as well as Saturday and Sunday. And that's going to be in lieu of actual live content. We'll try to get that uploaded in live to the channel when you usually would expect it. Hi, Ruler, how are you today? We are actually about to end the stream. Um, and then streaming should return with the random breakfast streams for Monday morning and Tuesday morning. And then Wednesday morning will be the new game announcement and release. So right now, schedule is we'll have 3 pre-recorded streams, one for Friday, one for Saturday, one for Sunday. And then once we do get to Monday, live should return. So guys, I'm going to Oh, thank you, Hobbs. I'm going to take a quick nap while DigRat kind of gets everything prepared for the trip. She's been preparing for this trip for a couple of days now. We usually want to make sure we got all of our ducks in a row. And I'm going to take a nap and then I'm wake up and then we're going to have a 5 hour trip, guys. So until then, Monday, guys, this has been Mag Sinker with Convertible Turtle Gaming saying have a great morning, have a great day, have a great evening, whatever you're about to have, though. Just make sure it's great. See you all Monday.